A New York resident, Brandon Fellows, shot to the limelight after he was caught smoking a joint at the office of a U.S. senator during the Capitol riots last week. Before last Thursday, Brandon had never attended a Trump rally, and the president's call to join the wild protest took him to Washington, where he ended up smoking up inside the Capitol building. According to a Bloomberg report, Brandon Fellows is a local grocery store worker in New York, was only looking to attend a Trump rally but ended up being part of the unprecedented Capitol riots that resulted in 5 deaths and several arrests. Brandon Fellows was motivated to come to Washington from New York by the Trump tweet saying, "Big protest in DC on January 6th, it will be wild." However, the 26-year-old says he has no regret after his actions inside the U.S. Capitol building was caught on camera, which went on to shock not only the U.S. but also the world. As the mob went on a rampage inside the Capitol building, Brandon Fellows went about heckling police personnel and making Snapchat videos out of them, reported Bloomberg. Brandon Fellows still remains dismissive of the impact of his actions and says he didn't hurt anyone or didn't break anything. Meanwhile, his rioting at the Capitol building has only blown up his account on the dating app Bumble, where he posted some of the photos from that day. What happened at the U.S. Capitol? Fellows was one of the thousands who laid a siege on the Capitol building following the alleged inciting speech by Donald Trump when the U.S. Congress had convened a session to formally convene Joe Biden's victory as the next president of the United States. As the huge mob stormed the Capitol building, lawmakers fled to take shelter while police personnel struggled to prevent the massive gathering of Trump supporters. The masses vandalized offices inside the Capitol, rampaged through the corridors, while a total of 5 people were killed in the violence. Both the House and Senate and the entire Capitol were placed under lockdown. Vice President Mike Pence and lawmakers were evacuated to safe locations. However, after over 3 hours of the invasion, police finally managed to evacuate the mob when the U.S. Congress returned to session and certified Biden's victory with 306 Electoral College votes. Donald Trump then finally agreed to an orderly transition.